Why do we use themes when we're talking about OCD or subtypes? Well, I know why I use them, and it's mainly because I have to communicate with the community in which most people don't understand that you people have OCD. It's a brain disorder. It's not just about one theme. It's a thing that exists within you. It's part of your brain. Even though I know that it's better to look at it holistically and let people know that it's a belief disorder and it's more about your beliefs and your fears than it is just about specific themes, I have to speak that way. So when I tell you that there really are no themes, it's more about your beliefs and fears, I'm not trying to diminish what you're going through or telling you that, I'm not trying to unvalidate what you're going through. My name is Matt and I am peacefully wired. Let's take something like cancer, okay? Let's say someone gets cancer. What do typically people do who don't want to be a host for cancer, right? They usually, or the best opportunity that they can give themselves to make sure that it doesn't come back is change their life, right? They change their diet, they stay away from sugars, fatty foods, they exercise, maybe they get chemo, probably get chemo and get surgery, right? They want to make sure that cancer doesn't have an opportunity to come back. We all have cancer cells in our body. The thing is that when they get too big, that's when it becomes a problem. OCD sufferers, we have a OCD in our brain. It's part of our brain. Okay. And the problem is when we have really rigid beliefs, okay, about things, black and white thinking, irrational thinking about whatever it is, from relationships to sexuality to harm to health, okay, to sensory motor, whatever it is, that's where OCD latches on. When you have beliefs, irrational beliefs around those specific things in your life, whatever it might be. But most people have rigid and irrational beliefs about lots of things. It's not just that you have HOCD, okay? Yes, you might have fears about being gay, okay? But you also probably have health fears. You probably have relationship fears, right? Beliefs about these different things that are very rigid and black and white. So when I tell people, look, there really are no themes, this is what I mean, because it's actually more beneficial for you to look at OCD in the way that I have a disorder that can actually attack and latch on to any belief that I have. Okay. We get too focused on, well, I was diagnosed as having HOCD. Okay. But likely if you have OCD chronically, you have it in, you have other areas of your life that it's going to attack. And we know this because I talk to people all the time. You hear people, you see it. I'm sure when people are talking to each other, I had ROCD, and then I had HOCD, and then I had health OCD when I